No rocket science is required to understand that we retain those things better to which we pay attention. Let us learn a bit more about this process. Attention is a cognitive process or a process of brain started with an intention of collecting information that involves sensory memory, working memory, and pre-tagged information brought into the working memory from the long-term memory. Following aspects are related to this process. Interest plays an important part while paying attention to a thing. Information related to interest does come from our long-term memory and worked out in a short-term memory or working memory to make a comparison whether attention is required to be paid or not. The selection process or the screening of content to the need to pay attention is interest-driven, or it may be other factors like loudness and vividness of the information, frequency with which it is pushed to you. Some acts require extra focus, like putting thread in a needle, driving on a busy road. Your attention process works in a little different way when such a need occurs. After the attention is paid, the reaction could be encoding and retention step, or a physical action in reply of the attention. It could be giving a reply to a question, or could be doing a service as demanded. Since attention is a well-understood process, one can consciously improve this mechanism by using following tricks. The first trick is definitely training. All memory trainers tell you tricks to improve retention techniques. When you improve retention, the attention mechanisms also improve. As a part of attention improvement training, other needed tricks are also learned. One such regularly prescribed tricks for improving concentration and attention mechanism is yoga and meditation. These days, lot of stress is being given on this knowledge, which has its root in India. One is required to find a right guru to learn this in context of concentration power improvement. Right diet and nutrition are also important for every activity of the mind. We shall talk more about this aspect in a subsequent session. Distraction is clearly an opposite of attention. Many times, distractions can be avoided. For example, we can definitely walk to a quiet room while studying for examinations than to test our attention in a noisy area. Finally, the golden rule of improving attention is give a little more time in attending to some subject. For example, we can choose to read slowly if we want to understand and memorize better. Next, we shall learn about association.